Animal Kingdom, and we're about to go live on the safari. So take a look. Long way. This is what I wanted. There we go. Yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari.
Look, Noah, we're going on to see the animals. Good, Jake.
Jumbo everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. In order to keep your weight time to a
No more moaning, alright?
Stop whinging.
It is not necessary to perform a single mile on
You ready, boys? Ready?
Friends, do you want your hands, arms, legs, feet, or is like closed?
Jack, get out, please.
Thank you, Warden.
Alright, let's see what we can see.
Now here at Hurrah, man, we like to say we're known as Twin Day. Twin Day does mean let's go. So let's go get our journey started, friends. Now, Jumbo friends, my name is Eric, and I'll be your safari guide for today. Just as a friendly reminder, make sure to remain seated at all times, as well as keep your hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the vehicle, also at all times. Now, that also includes lap sitters as well. We do ask that they remain seated in one lap and one lap only.
They know what? What can you see?
Now, we are just going to sit tight for just a moment while we wait for the warden's clearance to head on into the reserve here. While we do wait, right above your head, you may notice an animal spotting guide, which will help you to identify some of the animals we may see out there. I can't guarantee that we'll see all of them, but hopefully we do get to see quite a few.
I hope we're gonna see what's in the middle of that stalk and zebra. I was very sad in the last one, wasn't I, Dad?
Yeah, he was. So what ones are you trying to see?
I'm trying to see
Alrighty.
the hippo.
Now, there is our clearance by the warden, so let's go ahead and get our journey started out here in the Uttari Forest.
Yeah.
And the one with long hair.
Now,
Oh,
the
okay.
Uttari Forest is home to animals that have some pretty heavy camouflage, and we use that camouflage to hide from predators in this area. Keep your eyes peeled. You never know what you might spot out here.
Look, a bad bird. A bad bird.
Oh yeah, look.
Put a jumper on.
Is it cold? Yeah, I suppose with a breeze.
I think it will be, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cold, yeah.
On the right there, I do see
Is
an
that
old
an old
copy
copy
hanging
out
out way
there?
in the back there, as well as in the waters, a black and white bird known as a saddle-billed stork. Now, starting off with the okapi, lots of people associate the okapi with being a part of the zebra family, even their hind legs being striped. However, they're actually part of the giraffe family. Now, just like giraffes, they do have the long and prehensile tongues, which help to grab the leaves off the trees. A fun fact about the length of their tongue: their tongue is so long that they're one of the only animals in the world who can lick their own ear.
Can you lick
Right
your
there
ear,
is going to
Jack?
be another saddle-billed stork hanging out up on the
Oh,
hill
look,
there.
there's some rhino up there.
Also coming up ahead here on the left,
See
we're
the
going to
rhino?
see a black rhino hanging out just against the wall. Now, it's kind of going into an area where we can't quite see it at the moment, but black rhinos can weigh up to 3,000 pounds.
Oh look,
Can I see it?
look at these.
Well, that does sound very heavy. It's actually very light for the rhino species in Africa. On the right here, though, are going to be some bongos hanging out.
One there.
As well as some lighter gray animals known as greater kudu. Now, bongos are known to be the ghosts of the forest as they're rarely ever seen, primarily due to being very shy animals. But then we also have the greater kudu. Now, the greater kudu are known to be one of the tallest antelope species in the world, ranging up to 55 inches at the shoulder, or roughly about 5 feet.
Gross.
It's all green.
They're pretty tall
Yes.
animals. Now, we've seen a lot of great animals to start off with, but we are going to go ahead and continue our journey on out of the Missouri forest and head on into the Safi River now. Now, the Safi River is home to animals that like to hide up in high trees or hang around bodies of water.
Remember there was a
So,
hippo
let's
here
go see what we
yesterday,
can
weren't
find out
there?
here.
See if we can see him again.
On the back right corner there, I do see some Nile
There he
hippos back
is.
there, as well as in the water, some pink-backed pelicans. Now, starting off with the pink-backed pelicans, pink-backed pelicans do get their name from the pinkish color that they develop during mating season. They're also known to be colonial nesters, which means they like to nest in groups of up to 1,000.
They're in the water.
You see him here, look.
But on the left here, we're going to see some more Nile hippos hanging out.
There they are. Oh, they're out of the water, look.
And
They are big fatties,
Nile
aren't
hippos are
they?
known to spend most of their day in the water, preferably
Yeah,
under.
they're even fatter than you, I think.
Even fatter than me, that's right. Bigger belly than Daddy.
Oh, that one had a big
You can
chunk.
spend up to 8 minutes per breath under the water before having to bob up for a breath of air.
Quite a few of them in there.
They can also sleep underwater. Their bodies will naturally bob them up every 8 minutes without waking them up.
Yeah. In a minute, it's going to be some crocodiles, isn't there? You stay sitting down though, Charlie,
As you come
please.
around this corner here, you may be asking Eric why their bridge is right above our head. Well, that's to help us get over these Nile crocodiles on the left here.
Oh, look, there.
The Nile crocodiles are known to be the largest crocodile species in Africa.
Look how
That
big
does come with a very large appetite. You can eat up to half their body weight for one sitting.
Whoa, massive. Was that salty, was it?
It's a salty, mate.
Now, we are going to be heading out of the Safi River now, heading on into my favorite part of Africa known as the savannah. Now, the savannah is home to animals such as giraffes, wildebeest, zebras, and many, many other species. So, let's go see what we can find.
No,
Just
enjoying
looking around
himself.
this area.
It's quiet.
At least he's quiet, yeah.
Now, before we do get started out here, I do want to point out this one tree on the right-hand side, and it's known as a baobab tree. Now, the baobab tree can run up to 9 months without leaves, and that helps to conserve the water that's found inside. It's oftentimes named the upside-down tree. It holds thousands of gallons of water inside those trunks. Now, we are heading into the savannah now, and with that, we want to be respectful to all of these animals out here. So please try not to call out to them, make any noises at them, or anything of that nature as that could potentially scare them. And ultimately, that's just going to cause them to want to go away from the truck even further. So with that being said, let's go see what we can find out here.
I think the zebra's will pop up here.
Yeah.
I see a
Probably.
truck out there.
See some Angoli cattle.
I see an animal. Usually zebras just hang out like there, Dad.
Do they?
Now on the right there, I do see an Ankole cattle, or a couple of Ankole cattle hanging out. Ankole cattle's horns can grow up to 6 feet in length from one end to the other. And while they do seem very heavy, they're actually very light due to being hollowed out in the center. Allows for blood flow into those horns so that they can regulate their body heat.
Did you get on?
Now they do go by another name known as Watusi cattle, named after the Watusi people who first domesticated them.
At a zoo?
And fun fact, they're actually one of only 2 animals on our reserve who are domesticated.
Usually hyenas are in
Mmm, wild dogs.
there. Yeah, they're known as spotted. Are they?
Must have gone to bed.
Yeah, they must have gone to bed.
Now on the left here are going to be what are known as springbok. Now springbok get their name from their ability to leap up 6 feet in the air and leap for 13 feet.
I don't see a springbok.
Now despite their super small size, they are known to be very fast animals, being able to get up to speeds of about 50 miles an hour.
Springbok. Oh, God. Did you see that thing everywhere?
What was it?
there was dung back there.
Was there?
Yeah, there's loads of dung here.
Maybe they're men.
Look, there's even a
All right, Jack.
All right, Jack.
Oh my god, there's 1,000 people.
All right, Jack.
They've got to go somewhere, haven't they?
It's right beside that bird. Yeah, it's right beside that those duck.
All right, Jack.
This kid is
Oh.
obsessed.
I think all kids are.
I'm obsessed with dung. There's like these dung beetles.
Yeah. What do they do?
And they roll up poo and they take them to their family.
What do they?
And then they eat it.
Oh, gross. Yeah, you learn something new every day, don't you, eh?
Yes.
Well, that one's got massive horns. Look, Charlie, look at the horns on that one. Over there.
Now, up ahead, I do see some gray-looking animals known as wildebeest. We'll get a closer view here in just a second. But wildebeest does translate from Afrikaans into English as wild beast. They're widely known for being migratory-based animals, usually migrating in groups of up to 1.5 million. So they like to hang around in some pretty large groups.
Yeah, giraffe eat the leaves on the trees.
Now, we'll see them much better on the right-hand side here in just a second.
Mum, Dad, everyone, film them. Look, there's 4 of them right there.
Remember, Jack, no shouting.
So there's those wildebeest on the right.
There's 9.
Look at that, eh?
Madeline, do you see those animals? They're wildebeest, and I see them on the map.
See them all up there, Charlie, look.
There's a ton of them over here.
Now, also coming up ahead here, I do see some large tan animals known as elands. And then we're also going to have the Maasai giraffe hanging out on the left here. Now, starting off with the elands,
Oh, look, the
elands are known to be
giraffe.
one of the largest antelope species in the world. They can range in the realm of around 6 feet, so they're pretty big animals.
11, 12,
But then we have the Maasai giraffe. The Maasai giraffe do have the patterns on their body.
12? That's a lot.
Which are unique to each giraffe, just like how our fingerprints are unique to us. They also have the long and prehensile tongues, which help to grab the leaves off the trees. Their tongues can grow up to 18 to 20 inches in length. They got some pretty long tongues.
Sit down, Charlie.
Oh, are you ready? Here's the big drop.
Everybody hold on. This is where it turns into a roller coaster.
Now, as we do head on over this hill here, it looks like we're going to be heading on into elephant territory now.
Oh, elephants, eh?
And speaking of elephants, I don't see any yet. That's alright, we'll go ahead and talk about them still while we are looking for them. Ah, there's one on
Oh,
the
there's
left
one. There we go, look. Oh, look, an elephant.
there. Now, African elephants are known to be decently social animals with each other, usually with the female and the young spending most of their time together. When the males in the group mature, they oftentimes are kicked out by the females of the group, and either venture off on their own, or if they get really bored, they'll create an all-males group for a little bit, and then venture off on their own.
Big elephant.
God, we're in water, darling.
Yeah, we are.
On the left-hand side here, I do see some pink-backed pelicans, or not pink-backed pelicans, some greater flamingos. There we go. Now, greater flamingos are known to get their pinkish color from their diet, which is the brine shrimp that they eat, which contains something called beta-carotene found inside. It does take about 2 years to develop that pink color, though, which is why some of them may look a little bit more gray. Now we have entered into rhino territory now, and on the left there I do see some whip pits in the middle. Those whip pits are used by various animals in this area who love to roll around in them. Helps to create a protective layer on their skin. It basically acts as a natural sunblock as well as a natural blanket for them.
Sometimes they hide in the bush, don't they?
Yeah. On this side, there's leopard territory.
Is it leopards or something else?
It's leopard.
You sure? I thought it was something else.
I'm not quite seeing anything just yet, so we're going to keep on looking around here. See if we can find anything. I'm still not quite seeing anything, but I do see this rock formation coming up ahead here. This rock formation is known as Kopi Rock. The Kopi Rocks in Africa are used by large cats as a sunbathing spot, as well as a vantage point to watch over their prey. Now, some of those large cats are things like lions, for example. I'm not quite seeing any just yet. However, they like to spend most of their day sleeping, usually up to 20 hours a day. So that's most likely what they're doing at the moment.
Get a little monkey.
Spinning, exactly. That's why it's easy to carry on.
Now on the right there though, I do see some water buck hanging out. Now, water buck are well known for the circle on their bottom. However, they do actually get their name from the fact that they usually are found around heavy bodies of water. When they get scared, they'll hop right into the center of that body of water. So that's kind of their safeguard for them.
Yeah, they're all indoors. There's any warthogs?
Yeah, warthog. Warthog, where are you? Warthog.
There's them
No warthog.
thingies
There's
there.
those water buck once more on the right there as we're passing through.
Why no?
Now, on the right-hand side there, I do see some eggs laying there.
Why?
Those are known as ostrich eggs. The ostrich eggs are known to be the largest bird eggs in the world. They're up to 3 pounds per egg, or the equivalent of 24 chicken eggs. Now with that, they're very difficult to get into as they can support the weight of one fully grown adult human without cracking. They're pretty strong. Now we are entering into the warden's post now. The warden is the one who watches over the reserve force. Usually watches over the day-to-day operations. Now it appears that the warden hasn't quite gotten home just yet, so we'll have to come back and say hi a little later. Now we are heading out of the reserve now and heading back towards the village, which does unfortunately mean our tour is coming to an end. But that's okay. If you enjoyed today's tour, you can always come back and revisit the Kilimanjaro safaris, as no two safaris are the same. You never know what you might see or experience out here in the wild. Now if you are looking for some other opportunities to enjoy, unfortunately they're all closed. That's alright though. I'll give you at least 2 options you can enjoy.